In the Dragon Realms, all is not well. The fallen dragon, Red, is using the dark gems to poison the life of the world. 5 heroes must fight the forces of evil. Spyro, Hunter, Sergeant Bird, Sparks, and the newest comrade, Blink. Now is the time. Let the battle commence. Spyro, a hero's tale. The adventure has begun. In the Dragon Realms, all is not well. The fallen dragon, Red, is using the dark gems to poison the life of the world. 5 heroes must fight the forces of evil. Spyro, Hunter, Sergeant Bird, Sparks, and the newest comrade, Blink. Now is the time. Let the battle commence. Spyro, a hero's tale. The adventure has begun.
Dude sounds like he's got mesothelioma. Hi, I don't know what that is. What happens if I just leave it on a menu? Will Spyro's dumbass just look at me? That's what I imagine he looks like, the sound he's making. He's just waving through a variety of expressions. He's like, is that dude getting up? Nah, no way, he'll never get up. Go ahead and click a menu. Some stupid shit. Wow, they didn't even give me nothing like by default. Some big ass doofus. Oh, is that Ganasty Gnork? What did they do to him? Anyway, I was just kind of bored fucking around with the Wii U after I got it hooked back up. So it was either this or Star Fox Adventures. And I kind of want Star Fox Adventures for real gameplay series stuff. It's the only real Star Fox exposure I've ever had. So, someday, eventually.
That's the fallen dragon, Red. I'm sure you've heard all about him.
No.
No.
He's long gone. But it looks like he's been mining dark gems and planting them all over the realms. He's even got Nasty Nork and his minions doing all his dirty work.
Nasty Nork. Didn't I defeat that guy years ago? Huh. What are dark gems?
Oh, questions, so many questions. Dark gems are the life-draining stones that fuel Red's evil.
But yeah,
power.
where I am right now, it's a
If you're
little
going to stop
more
Red,
trouble than it's
you'll have
worth to
find
get all
out
the...
more about him and destroy all the dark
Can I skip this? I
gems.
cannot.
But first, go
Fantastic.
and see Moneybags. He usually
Anyway, it's not
has
really worth
something
getting everything
worth
hooked up the way I did
buying. Good luck,
before.
Spyro.
I don't really have
Now,
the space
I'll
for
unlock
it,
that
so...
door so you can...
The Wii U's got a bunch of my GameCube games already on it, though. With Spyro's face. I've only ever played this through like the one time when I was a kid. Not like the original trilogy, which I played a few times, even as an adult. I think the last time I actually played Spyro though was when the Reignited trilogy first came out. Break all 10 dark gems within a realm, is what we're calling it. So yeah, this was, I don't know if this was game number 5 or 6, because it was Enter the Dragonfly was number 4 after the original PlayStation trilogy. That one was, I remember that one not being good at all. I remember actually liking this one as a kid though, so let's look back some on it. Am I having to talk to this fool, I guess? Moneybags.
I am not a fan of new money, but it is money after all. So, go inside and buy a lockpick. Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend, spend, spend.
Anyway, with us being back on the Wii U, I'll stream this probably for like an hour, something like that, until I get bored, and then I'll probably just, you know, run it back to the home menu.
My fine wares, Spyro, and spend, spend.
Small dark holes. Not a problem for me, Spyro. I'll have that lock removed in no time.
Not a problem for me, I love small dark holes. Alright, Sparks, whatever, man.
Hey there, Spyro. When I zap you with my wand like this, your current position and progress is saved. Also, you lose 1,000,000 brain cells.
Wow, 1,000,000 brain cells? That seems excessively destructive. That seems kind of bad. Okay, it's cool.
Trina. Trina, what's wrong? Oh, shit. Anyway, yeah, I was looking at other things on the Wii U as well, and there's always Wind Waker and Twilight HD. I've been considering, you know, playing through Wind Waker again, because those were really popular streams.
Look at this dark gem. It's pulsating with evilness. Still, it would look nice on an engagement ring. Don't you think, Spyro?
Is that fucking Bubbles?
Maybe the Dragon Elder can tell you how to smash it into bits. Talk to the Dragon Elder to learn how to smash this gem. I know you'll do it, 'cause you like me.
But yeah, pretty much every time I streamed Wind Waker, though, there was at least one person who was like, "Why aren't you streaming HD?"
Ah, Master Spyro.
Like, bro, I'm
You
playing
must
my
be setting out
GameCube.
to stop
That's why I'm
Red
not
from
streaming
using the
HD.
dark gems to take over the world.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, who's Red?
Red was once
Elder
an
Thomas.
like
I'm pretty sure he's one of like the.
I'd tell you the whole
He might be the
story,
first
but
dragon you rescue,
I know
actually.
Did I take a really long time to
Like in the
tell
first Spyro that you rescue, one of them is Thomas. I'm assuming it's the same Thomas.
So, how about I just tell you how to destroy the dark gems instead?
Whew, close one. Yeah, do that.
To destroy dark gems, you should use your horn die.
I like how they actively acknowledge, you know, like, oh man, I don't want to hear a bunch of shit, while actively forcing you to listen to a bunch of shit. But yeah, now I can stream HD and I can do the whole, what's it called? The pictograph box with all the statues. Side quest, I mean, Pictobox side quest. Oh, it tells you what it unlocks at least. As for Twilight HD, I don't really see a specific reason to stream that. Outside of just streaming it. Nice. One thing I don't have on my Wii U though is Phantasy Star. I'd have to whip out the actual Wii for that one. I should be able to port it over from the SD card though. Plus, streaming something like Phantasy Star on the channel would be a good excuse to go back to, you know, the Chow Garden and Sonic.
Hey, nice one, Spyro. You managed to find the dragon egg. All right. Keep it safe. Somebody might be looking for that. Oh, now allow me to get the door.
I'm also just gonna assume I skipped some dialogue there.
for my latest invention.
Spyro, this is a Burger King drive-thru. It's amazing.
Of course, to operate it, you'll need to collect 8 power stars.
Power stars? Never even heard
Damn,
of
there's
those.
Power Stars now too?
Then how about red coins?
Oh no, that's right. It was just a joke.
Heart pieces? Gold tokens? I'm at a loss, Spyro. What exactly do you need to collect?
I don't know. Light gems?
Fine.
I don't remember what the gold
Light
tokens
gems.
specifically were for,
Anyway,
but
off you
all that
go.
other stuff was
I'll open the
obviously
door to the
Mario
nursery
and
for you.
Zelda. Which that's how you know a game
Once you
sucks,
have
when
the
it has to
light
reference
gems,
a much
approach the
superior
pad,
competitor.
And the ball gadget will automatically activate.
Like, huh, you like Mario, right? Like, yeah, I'd rather be playing Mario right now.
Stop, please! Stop right there!
Hey, what's going on here?
It's those thieves again. They've just stolen the last of my dragon eggs.
Dragon eggs? Oh, yeah, I found one of those. Maybe I can find all the dragon eggs for you. You know, I'm gonna be out saving the world anyway.
Well, at my last count, there were 80 of them. 10 eggs to a set. If you can find whole sets, I'm sure you'll be rewarded.
You lost 80 kids? And can't even guarantee a reward? If you find all 80 of my kids that I lost, maybe I can make it worth your while.
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro, and spend, spend, spend. Why not buy more? Ooh, that really is a good choice.
Why do they give me the offer to buy more quantities? You can only buy one, Spyro, goddamn. I guess that's not an extra life. Oh, these are like the teleporters between the worlds, I think. I think I remember that much.
Sorry, chap, but only birds and Air Force pilots can get up there. And I happen to be both of those things.
Sorry, everybody knows
Right.
penguins are
Shall
better
I
at
take on
flying
this
than
flying
dragons.
Challenge?
I wasn't even trying to talk to you, bro. Fucking James Bond. That's one gameplay series I'd like to look back on too. I love me some Nightfire. That power-up's only temporary? That's what I was afraid of. It didn't say anything, so I gave it the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not surprised this game is terrible enough to screw you over like that.
Spyro, you found the secret entrance to my lab. Well, I'm busy right now, so let me show you the not-so-secret exit.
Fuck you, bro. Stop.
Inventing is hard. Maybe I should just invent a machine that invents a clone of myself. Don't do that.
The fuck is that? A discombobulator? But now when I do play the Spyro trilogy, I'll play the originals that I have on the actual PlayStation. And they'll get the full, you know, deluxe treatment. Which way was it? There.
To the swamp, Spyro. If you do, I might never see you again.
Shut up, Amy. Spyro the hot dog. But yeah, Sonic's always a strong presence on the channel. Not for a while, though. If anything, that's what I should finally get back into. Because there's always some Sonic heroes to get into.
Ah, there you are.
I've also been wanting to play some LSD Dream Emulator, but I really like the idea of continuing to save that for like a Halloween tradition. Wouldn't want to spoil it, you know. Damn, they sent me to Siphon Filter? What the fuck? I keep everything though?
Spyro. This is a remote shop, man. You can get things here for the same price you would get in the main shop. Plus shipping, destination charge, convenience fee, and teleport taxis. Happy shopping!
Caught Comfrey off guard, I guess. I see a cannon. Well, definitely better put together than, yeah, Enter the Dragonfly. Oh. Oh, man. What kind of Lion King ass music is this? So this tunnel's just one big loading zone for this Sims 2 ass music. I guess if you could do this with prior knowledge, you can get the power up first. And then go and get all the big, valuable chests. You know, all the rocket ones and whatnot. And whatnot. Whatanada. I guess there's nothing else to do. Let me in here.
Right. Shall I take on this flying challenge? Right. Shall I take on this flying challenge?
Oh yeah, this is no big deal. Now I see. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's another one that I remember playing, because there's a lot of really dedicated
Well,
Sparks
here you go,
minigames.
Spyro. All I got you was this ridiculous dragon egg. Well, I can give it another go and see if I can win you something decent. Like a light gem, for example.
You fucking sucked balls. You want to try again? Sure. Sure, I can try one or two more times before I start watching Midway FMVs. Gotta find the rest of these Gorlocks. There we go. I just couldn't find that dude. Well done, you got some yoinky splinky ass music.
Oh, look, Spyro! A light gem! I ought to get another stripe for that one, eh? Add to the collection.
For doing a little casual
That
minigame
will be all
race?
for now. But I can go back at any time and practice just for fun.
Just a light gem, I guess, was in there or whatever. Oh. Never would have thought I'd die in this game. Press the home button on my GameCube real quick. Not actually my GameCube real quick. Oh, shoot. It won't let me go out of this without the gamepad. Well, same thing with Deus Ex. Yeah, that will force me into the whatchamacallit. Yeah, it'll force it into the gamepad mode, and it won't even let you click the home button without the gamepad. Which I do have my gamepad on hand, but I don't want to plug it in to recharge it, and, you know. Can this one be played, I think, with... No. Well, it might be able to. This one and the last story might be able to be played with the Pro Controller, but... you still need the Wii Remote to launch them.
Go.
You know what I really want to look back and play on is some Castlevania. Lego Land of Darkness. The Virtual Console injects are much easier because they'll run off of whatever controls you're actually using. But doing the GameCube injects for Nintendo, it's always a pain because it forces you to check either the gamepad or the gamepad or the Wii remotes. One inject I always wanted to get on the Wii U that's apparently very troublesome is Cruisin' USA and like Top Gear Overdrive. At least injecting them into the Wii U. Oh. The main problem with N64 games, obviously, is always the translating the controller into like 4 buttons and a stick instead of 6 buttons. Which, when I played this back on the channel a few years ago, it was like the second thing on the channel. I used one of the N64 controllers for the Switch, and there's a homebrew software that allows me to pair it on here, but it would always end up freezing. It would cause the game to crash after a couple hours. The Wii U's just not cut out for all that. And if I do ever play this again, I'll probably play it on like a PC emulator so I can use more in-depth controls for a regular controller. Because like interacting, I have to press right on the C stick. Or on the, you know, the right control stick. I always did love this game, though. I'm not gonna try because I don't remember. I don't remember how. Yeah, because this game did offer you camera controls, but they relegated it to the D-pad, which on a Nintendo 64 controller is on a whole ass other stick, compared to either of the ones that you need to actually move around. I don't want to be Henry now that I think about it. Load up these intros. So the idea is to bring back one of these games I've already played and done a series on. You know, just for like, not really filler, but something to kickstart some of the streams back up. It's not unlikely that in the next couple of months, I'll be in a position where I'm having to move again and blah, blah, blah. Probably get in the way with content as well. But that's why I'm just trying to do it that way. And this is one of my favorite areas, I think, in a video game. The Via always has been. And I love this song. This whole soundtrack is actually really good. This was the first and one of the only Castlevania games I've ever played, even to this day. So, I didn't understand the hate for the soundtrack at first. I do now, of course, because I've heard what people were used to Castlevania games sounding like, with all the vampire killer and whatnot. But the more subdued ambient tracks on here, I love them. Damn. That's the wrong way again. And that's where the big old Frankenstein chainsaw monster is. There is a skip that you can implement, though. Gotta find some meat, some beef in the walls. Oh, I've got chicken. I wonder what the fuck I was doing back when whenever I loaded this up. Definitely not for the channel. Must have been just at some point offhand. The key to the archives. No, yeah, this is one of my favorite environments, favorite soundtracks for this specific environment. And it's kind of a shame, a lot of the history with this game. Basically all the rush development stuff, dealing with stuff within Konami themselves, you know. Konami was putting out Metal Gear on the PlayStation. And then on the 64 there was Zelda and such to compete with. And the reason they were made in 2 parts, or what ended up being kind of like a definitive edition, the way Atlas does their games and whatnot. You know, just so many rushed projects, so many cut pieces of development. There were supposed to be 4 characters, there was only 2 that they could get out to begin with, so they made this one with Cornell and Henry, who was just Reinhardt's model with a helmet and a gun. I can still smell her. I couldn't appreciate the soundtrack as well when I was recording this the first time. But yeah, the 4th character that they ended up giving us was Henry. When it was supposed to be like Colt or something like that, basically the big ass Chainsaw Man model that they have running around in the garden, which we're about to see now, that was supposed to be your 4th character with a gun as well. Chainsaw in one hand, shotgun in the other. But another real shameful consequence, I think. I don't know if it was just performance issues. I don't know if they just didn't know how to tackle the type of environment they were wanting to. But especially with all of that in mind and, you know, reviewing gameplay and stuff, I can see what they were trying to do as far as using this as a hub in the same way that, you know, like Mario 64 had its hub and whatnot. You know, Peach's Castle. That's neat. But there's just really no point in going back, and in the few instances where they offer some sort of variety or, you know, backtracking, it's hyper localized. It's only within the stage, with the exception of Henry, who has you go back to the Via as like a sort of hub spot. But it's very simple. You just go through that one coffin sewer path, and then it just gives you a checkpoint back to go to another stage to look for the other kids. Based on like the time of day, I think that it is. And that's it. I think more what they would have wanted to go for was all of the parts of the map actually interconnected and then looping back on itself. Especially with the Via, there's so many points of entry in and out of the garden that could have been used for, you know, getting to like the outer wall, going back to the gate. But it just didn't come out that way. Now the cool thing is you can, I think it's right here, where you can actually skip a part of this whole part of the game. You gotta like get behind this statue, you gotta get in this corner. But that'll put you into the hedge maze and you can walk back into the corner past all the locked doors. And I think all I need is this crest half. I think that's the only one that's missing. Haha. So this is where I came from. I wonder if we can see the chainsaw dude. We shouldn't be able to break back out of it. Not unless we get into very specific areas. Okay. Well, because I don't think I can get in there, right? But the first, like, few stages especially have a lot more thematic parallels. I mean, it's just like the drawbridge, you know, the castle wall blocking access to the villa. And then the villa itself with all this stuff in it. Particularly, you know, this garden. Like, the outer wall is even one of the levels that you do later on as, like, Cornell or as Reinhardt. But it in no way actually connects to the castle wall or back to, you know, the garden or the villa. And like I said, in most cases, unless you're playing as Henry, oh, nice. Hold on, it seems like the stream is dipping a little bit. Oh yeah, it's showing that I still got like 2 meg speeds, but it's struggling right here. All right, let's see if relaunching it does correct